Hey, what's up guys, my name is Brad, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another Legacy Duels video. Going to be moving on to the DLC duels fighting for a friend, which is Joey versus Valen. I've tried doing this duel 3 times now. 2 of the times I got Lord of the Red's effect wrong, and I thought it activated in certain scenarios where it doesn't. And then the 3rd time I completely misplayed and was meant to use Darkhold to destroy a bunch of Valen's monsters and didn't, so I kind of screwed myself over there. But Valen uses Despots in this. Thankfully there's no Synchro or Xyz stuff, which would obviously break the illusion that this deck was meant to be in Duel Monsters. And just like Valen's armor deck from Duel Monsters, Despots are super duper OP, especially when you've got more than one on the field. Like if you have Despot 004 and Despot 002, you've got an unstoppable combo really. It's kind of ridiculous how good the deck can be. You just gotta kind of hope that you get a decent hand, and we actually did. We got Claw of Hermos on our first turn, which is fantastic. Claw of Hermos with Red Eyes Black Dragon can make Red Eyes Black Dragon Sword. With Rocket Warrior can make Rocket Hermos Cannon. With Time Wizard it can make the thing that banishes them. I'm going to put Battle Warrior and Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon in the graveyard. Use Pot of Greed to draw 2. Nice, that's what we wanted. Advanced Spiritual Art, we're going to use that on Lord of the Red by putting another Red Eyes in the graveyard and a Flamvell Guard. So we'll summon you in attack mode. Lord of the Red's got an insanely good effect, so it can start negating stuff. We can then... let's see what we've got. So Time Magic Hammer we used in our last duel. At the start damage state, the bounce opponent's monster, it just banishes it for a certain amount of turns, which is fantastic. Rocket Hermos Cannon. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Rocket Warrior. I'm going to go for Time Magic Hammer, just because for this deck it kind of makes sense. Now I can now activate Lord of the Red's ability, and I can destroy that face down monster. So I'm going to go for Time Magic Hammer, and I'm going to equip Time Magic Hammer to Rocket Warrior. Now you may be thinking, why would you do that? Actually no, I'm not. Okay, I'll equip it to Lord of the Red. Actually that's a kind of a fair shout. Stuff like, doesn't make sense to me to equip it to Rocket Warrior. But now what I can do is I can now use Lord of the Red's additional effect to target that and destroy that. So once per turn I get to blow up 2 of my opponent's cards, which is super useful, especially when Valen gets out a bunch of Despot cards. And now we have some sort of out, I guess, to some of his Despots. So obviously now we can use Lord of the Red's effect to go and say goodbye to that spell card. And then he's going to set that, and he's going to end it. And this is going very, very well. This is like the best case scenario you can sort of have for this deck. So we're going to attack Lord of the Red just in case I think I'm over it. Time Magic Hammer is going to do its rolling the dice, is banishing for 6 turns. That's amazing, which means that Despot is not coming back. Kind of surprised, like the last duels I've had against Valen have been kind of ridiculous. He's got like Despot 004 so many times. Again, another card face down, which is going to keep. Hopefully we can draw into something decent. Okay, Red Eyes Flare, Black Flare Dragon, that's okay. Again, we'll go attack with that. Use Time Magic Hammer. Banish that for 1 turn, that's okay. We just banish it again next turn. And now Valen's down to 1100. Hopefully this means we're going to win this, you know, unless he pulls out Despot 004 and does some stuff then. Okay, so that one comes back. Shit. Okay, he just blew both of them up. I guess that means he does live for another turn, technically, because obviously we have to get over that thing. And we're going to keep banishing because despots really rely on being in the graveyard, so we don't really want them in the graveyard if we can help it. And now we're going to activate this Sixth Sense. So I'm going to declare 3 and 5. 3, nice, we get to draw 3 cards. Oh, look at that hand. That's a brilliant hand there. For duality, nope, because we would only be destroying ourselves. Desert 004, damage condenser, and terraforming. Okay, Desert 004, that was very much expected of him. But we've got a pretty rock solid hand here. So that now comes back face down, which is kind of annoying. And so does that. So he's now got 3 monsters on the field. We can't actually do anything. Like decent. However, I'm gonna just do this. Okay, Dark Hole. I'm gonna chain Lord of the Red's effect just in case it gets negated. I'm just gonna kill one of those. So that's gonna get killed. And then Dark Hole's gonna blow everything up. Which is good. We'll then use Alligator's Sword. We'll then activate Claw of Hermos just to do some overkill damage. We'll obviously make Raz Black Dragon Sword using that. Didn't even realise that Lord of Red actually counted as a Raz Black Dragon, so that's nice. Does it say on the thing? It doesn't. Gonna give it to you. So you're now kind of ridiculously 5,000 attack points, that's crazy. And attack Balan directly, and there we go. We beat Balan. Now these cutscenes are so much like less emotional because there's no voice acting. I mean, if they actually gave us proper, voice acted cutscenes and stuff from the TV show, then it'd probably be a lot better, I think. Like in terms of having the ultimate fan experience-y type thing. So that's kind of like, I know obviously they're not going to do Joey versus Mai again, but it would have been nice to see, because Joey definitely had a different deck from the one he had in that first duel against Mai. And again, they could have at least changed the characters' outfits up, because Taya obviously wasn't wearing a Scorpion Form, neither was Tristan, or Joey for that matter. Yugi probably was, because it's just his outfit, but there we go. Fighting for a Friend Reverse Duel unlocked, new deck avatar unlocked, new deck recipe unlocked, Balan's Cypher Assembly challenge deck unlocked, and a ton of new machine cards, which is going to be awesome to build a machine deck with. That is going to be it for today's Legacy Duels DLC video. Next video on the channel will be, of course, Zexal part whatever it is, part 6 I think. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next Legacy Duels video. See you then.